So, how many second graders do you think you could beat up if they came in waves of 10? So I've been listening to a lot of music lately. Just if I'm not watching Netflix, I'm either on Spotify or on YouTube, listening to all types of music. I listen to John Mayer. I'm a John Mayer fan. I have a huge playlist, which is like, I don't know, like 5 hours, 6 hours. And I just shuffle play that. And then I doze off sometimes. I listen to him in the shower, cause I'm a huge fan of John Mayer. I went to go watch a concert. Do you watch concerts or do you see concerts? I don't know. But I went to a concert like in September in Charlotte or August. I don't really, facts are blurry. But I went to go watch him, and at that time I still didn't know a lot of John Mayer songs, but now I do. I think I don't really know, but I enjoyed it a lot. My brother got the tickets for my other brother's birthday. Yes, whenever he turned, I don't. They're like 20, 23. I don't really know how old they are anymore. But yeah, we went to go watch it. I told my friends about it. It was fun. And like, I even got one of my friends onto John Mayer a few months ago. They asked me for some music interests, and I was like, you know what? You should listen to I Don't Trust Myself with Loving You by John Mayer, but not the studio version, the live at Nokia Theater. And he fell in love with it. And now he listens to a lot of John Mayer, which is awesome. One of my favorite songs by him is like Who Says, and a lot of other ones. Half of My Heart, that's a pretty good one. I have a lot of favorites, so I can't really get into that. It's just, there's a lot of music by him since his 2005, 2006, he's been publishing music. If you haven't listened to John Mayer, I highly recommend to listen to John Mayer, like right now, like stop this podcast right now. Go listen to him. Actually, no, don't leave the podcast. I need the views. Please stay. I'm a huge fan of Logic. The 1-800 guy. That's what a lot of people know him as. I like a lot of his mixtapes from like 2011, 2010. I also like his new albums. A lot of people don't like his new albums. His latest album was last May. I think it was Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Yeah. I'm having a lot of hard time remembering things right now. But yeah, and a lot of people hated it. I enjoyed it a lot. He's a pretty good artist. I was hoping that his new album, No Pressure, was gonna drop by now, but it hasn't dropped as I'm recording this. I really wished it did. I was expecting it to, but it didn't. Hopefully it comes out soon. I really want it to, but I also know that he's having a hard time, Logic. He wants to social distance himself, not just physically, but mentally. He actually deleted all social media, and he's taking a break from everything, which props to him. Sometimes you just have to be on your own, It's actually pretty good. I'm also a fan of Mac Miller. Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza, a lot of his songs. His swimming album and Circles, I listened to those two on repeat. I actually made a music video for Ladders. If you haven't seen it, you should probably check it out. I think it's called Ladders, Mac Miller, and then in parentheses, unofficial music video. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. It took me 2 days to do that. One day, it was like about an hour of filming, and then I spent that rest of the night editing it. And then the next morning, I spent another like 6 hours editing more, and then I put it on YouTube. It was actually kind of fun. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. And hold on. I'm going to go on a little tangent. So how many second graders do you think you could beat up if they came in waves of 10 and there was a fifth grader boss every 5 waves? I know it's a weird question, but I saw it on Instagram and I was like, you know what? I was telling my friend about it and I was saying, I think I could do like about 150 if I'm honest. Cause then after that, no, maybe like 200. Yeah, 200, 150. And then I'd start getting tired. Cause that's what, 15 waves. And like, I'm not saying that second graders are hard to beat. I'm just saying that after beating 150 second graders up, I would get a little tired. I would get a little woozy, you know? And then I feel like the 200th second grader, I would beat him up. But then that 5th grader boss, he'd take me down. I don't know. That's a weird question. Anyways, yeah, the music video. It's on the YouTube channel, the Howl, which I made not that long ago. I recommend you go watch it. Please, I need the views. I've also, about music, I've been writing a lot of music, and props to every music maker ever out there. Except for like the bad ones. Because writing music is hard. And singing and rapping music, that's also hard. You have to make it sound good. And I don't really know how to do that because I've been writing a lot of music and I've been wanting to record it, but either the flow doesn't work or I sound bad. I don't really know. I wish I could do better. And I'm hoping that once, like maybe I need a better mic, but I also think I'm the problem. I think I don't really have a great voice. And yeah, so hopefully my voice gets better with some practice. I'm practicing. I don't even know what practicing my voice means, but I'm practicing it. I promise one day you will see a song made by me. That's a fact. No, it's not. I take that back. I don't really know. I want to, but I don't really know. So I think this podcast is coming to a close, but first, let me introduce you to a game that I will try to do at the end of every podcast. I am on a random word generator right now, and I'm going to generate two random nouns, a random verb, and a random adjective. And then with those 4 words, I'm going to try to make a story and try to make it as interesting and as long as possible without boring you. So, okay, let's see. 2 random nouns. Warning and courage. Okay. A random verb. Call. And then a random adjective. Bumpy. Okay. So we have warning, courage, call, and bumpy. So I have to use those 4 words in the story. All right. And scene. Okay, let's start. Let's see. You were at home alone. Your parents had just left. You're only a 9-year-old, and you're already on your own, but they're not the best parents. Without warning, there's an earthquake. So you decide to call 911 because you fell off the stairs and bumped your head pretty hard. You're bleeding. You don't really know what to do. You don't know your address yet, even though your parents tell you to memorize it. Once the 911 people get to your house because they find you somehow, I don't know. They take you up into the ambulance and they say that you shouldn't have called. You don't know why. It's a pretty sucky 911. And then it turns out that your parents are actually already at the hospital once you get there. You're at the hospital somehow. I don't know. They're harshly injured from that big earthquake. You don't really know if they're gonna survive. They're on medication or something. Yeah. Courage. I need to use the word courage. I don't know. That's it. That's how it ends.